let's make the viral dot cakes, but my interpretation of them, because my store didn't have the dot sprinkles, and let's be honest, these sprinkles are better than those anyway. I'm sure you've seen many people do it, but it's time for the Recipes and Rainbows take on the viral dot cakes, but it's gonna be with a twist. Number one, my grocery store did not have the dots. They only had these, so I thought this was really cute. Plus, I also think the dots are the worst sprinkles in the whole world and hurt my teeth, so we're using those. But two, this is vanilla cake mix, and I am a vanilla cake mix chocolate frosting only kind of gal. That is my favorite. So I'm going to make 2 types of dot cakes. Let's get into it. Okay, so actually, scratch that. I'm only going to use 1 thing of cake mix because I had no vegetable oil. So this is a 1/2 cup of melted butter in place of the vegetable oil. And I only have 3 eggs left, and I need 6 if I'm going to make both of them. And we're going on vacation this week, so I'm not buying eggs till we get back. 1 cake it is, both types of frosting. But this is easy peasy. The only other ingredient we need is 1 cup of water. And now we're going to mix this all together. And then bake to package instructions. When your cake is done baking, let it fully cool. Okay, for the next step of my dot cakes, I spread out my sprinkles and I put my ramekins in, and I'm going to trace the outside of them to cut a pattern for the cake. So I've cut out the first cake, and obviously I made like the little indents, but then with the extra cake in between where the pieces are, so here, I filled that in there. We're gonna put a layer of frosting, and then on top, we are going to put our cake, and then we're going to frost it and dot it. Okay, so for the first one, we are going with the OG vanilla. So I'm gonna push my cake down in there. Okay, so we have our frosted cake. We're just going to turn it upside down into the frosting. And there we go. It's my version of the dot cake because it doesn't use the dot sprinkles, but it looks exactly the same. Pretty cute. Now we're going to repeat the process. Okay, and here's the chocolate. I have cake, a layer of chocolate. Let's cut our next cake out. We have our 3 vanillas finished. Our first chocolate is finished. And here are my finished cakes. They look so beautiful. I will say that I just used the perfect amount of sprinkles for them, and this was a 2.6 ounce container. I have this much sprinkles left. I have a lot of cake left and a lot of frosting left, but they look really beautiful. If you try making these, let me know. Enjoy.